OutcastPS4 plays Minecraft. We're continuing the wiring of our wash plant. Um, you're just going to have to see this thing in action to understand how this wire works. So basically this will flip that from one to the other is how this is set up right now. So let me just finish marking these as yellow. And putting our redstone down. Just like this. So it's a loop right now, but what we have to do is now we have to put a timer in. And the timer, what's that? I think we're okay. So the timer is basically, we're going to run it here. This is the input, but it's going to come in here and if I remember right, all the way open, 5 of them is 1 whole second. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5. And what we're going to do is make sure that we put yellow wool again to indicate circuit blocks so we don't break them later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this goes here, and then this is our timer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to open them all the way up. And that should be, it's 4 ticks is 1/10 of a second. 1/10 of a second? No. Something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll count it. Maybe this is a 2-second delay. Yeah, because it's 20 ticks. 10 ticks is 1/10 of a second. So this is 20 ticks. So this is a 2-second. So the piston will open for 2 seconds, close for 2 seconds. Open for 2 seconds, close for 2 seconds. And so what I need is one more. Oh, and this goes into our mine. And this is not what we want. Not good. Oh, well, you know what? We can. You know what? Yes. Holy cow. That's... Talk about tight squeeze. What we're going to do is we're going to have to leave these 2 blocks in here. And now we can take these out. And what we're going to do is put a torch in here. This is going to be a miracle if this gets wired the way that I want it to. Now, I'm pretty sure that I can set the circuit or start the circuit anywhere that I want. I think. We'll have to test that out. Because I would prefer to have it, I think it's going to have to be wound up somewhere over here. And it's all about just kind of cramming everything in. And then what we're doing here is this is the return loop. This is what causes it to loop back on itself. So we're going to put this here. So it's gonna, once it powers through here, it's just going to come through and then it's going to activate itself again. It's going to go through, and this is the reactivation loop. So what we're going to do is throw this out all 4 ticks. And I'm thinking this is it. It looks like this is it. And so now what we have to do is throw a redstone torch and break it real quick. No, not there. Okay, here it goes. Can you hear it? And what this does is allows me to control how long that piston stays open and closed. The other circuit down here does not allow me to really control how long it stays open. It only loops around itself before it activates and closes real quick. Activates and closes real quick. All these timers do is the time as it opens and closes, it delays in between. What this circuit does up here is this right here allows me to decide how long it stays open before it closes again. So what we're going to do is we are going to go down and wire this to this one. And man, everything's always so complicated. Can I run this here? Or is that gonna, that's gonna jump the block. I need to come out one more. So what I'll do is I'll come up here, and I can't come up any further. So I am gonna have to come out and make a door here for now. Because this one is obviously not gonna function anymore with the way the wiring is. So my output string is right here. So what I'm going to do is this is going to be my next output. It's going to run down to my other piston. So let's get this figured out where it needs to be. And I think that's the level that it needs to be at. What's out here? Another door. Good. Because we're going to need to access it somehow. And I hope none of that powers any of this. You know what, let's test this. So this will run up here. It's all about working in cramped spaces and making sure you get things powered the way that you want it powered. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to activate this loop. With power block here, sorry about that. And none of my other redstone is activating, so that's good. It's not interfering. So let's shut it off. So that is a good circuit there. And I'm going to run it across. And just, and as you can see, the circuit is still rolling. And I think do is I'll come make a staircase here. Oh, I can't really make a staircase there. Darn it. But what I can probably do... Nope. I knew that was why I couldn't do that. Let me take a look-see. I'm going to have to probably put a repeater here because it's pretty far. Alright. So, what this should be doing is this should be activating I might have to put some ladders in here. That's probably what I'm going to do. So now I have flowing water, double flowing water. It makes it look like it's flowing. And let's go check out the other one. Probably gonna have to sleep too. Get another bucket of water. Throw some water in that one there. Sleep. So we're just gonna run down to the water here. Grab a bucket of water for that first crusher. And I'm pretty sure it's in there. See how it's opening and closing? And we know that one's opening and closing because you can see it flowing, opening and closing. So now what we need to do is we come up here and we put a source block here. What do we got going on here? I don't know why there was a source block that generated right there. That was weird. Oh, it did it again. It generated an infinite source block. I think that's a glitch. Somehow it had generated... This is a new way of making an infinite pool, apparently, that I didn't even know of. So it's not doing it on the bottom one. So what I think I need to do is maybe... I wonder if it has anything to do with it dumping out that way. Because on this one, it doesn't dump out.